Dear friend, I want you to think back to a recent night. You lay down in bed expecting a peaceful sleep, but then around 2 or 3 in the morning, your eyes suddenly popped open. You checked the clock, tossed and turned, trying hard to drift back to sleep. But your mind felt like someone had flipped on a light switch. Have you ever experienced that? Many of my patients tell me, "Doctor, I figured poor sleep is just part of getting older. There's nothing I can do about it." But I want you to pause and really consider this. Is that truly the case? Or could it be that your body is simply sending you a signal that you haven't been listening to? I'm 60 years old and have spent decades working as a public health doctor here in the US. I've walked alongside hundreds, even thousands of patients in their 50s and 60s, and I've discovered something important. Sleep isn't a gift that time takes away. It's still there. You just need to relearn how to enter it the right way. There's a surprising truth that not many people know. Sometimes the very thing waking you up in the middle of the night is a simple glass of water you drank before bed. Sounds strange, right? All our lives we've been told that drinking water is healthy. Every doctor reminds us, drink enough water, about 8 glasses a day. So why is it that after age 60, just one small sip can disrupt your sleep? Let me explain in simple terms. When you're young, your body produces a hormone called antidiuretic hormone. It works like a gatekeeper, helping you hold on to fluids at night so you don't have to wake up to use the bathroom. But after 60, that hormone decreases and your bladder becomes more sensitive. The result? That glass of water you drank before bed quickly makes its way to your bladder, sending a signal that wakes you up in the middle of deep sleep. And once you're awake, many people say they just can't fall back asleep. One of my patients, Linda, age 67, once thought she had chronic insomnia. Every night she would wake up at least twice, then need to read or watch TV just to doze off again. But then I asked her a very simple question. "Do you drink water before bed?" She laughed and said, "Always a full glass, doctor." I thought it was good for me. And guess what? When she made a small change, not cutting out fluids completely, but switching to a different bedtime drink that worked better for her, within just a few nights she was able to sleep straight through until morning. That made me wonder, how many people out there are still silently enduring restless nights when the solution might be sitting right in their own kitchen? I want you to picture this. Instead of climbing into bed with a cold glass of water, you pour yourself a warm cup of almond milk and sip it slowly. Your body begins to feel soothed, your stomach warms, and your nerves start to relax. Or even simpler, you brew a cup of chamomile tea, sit by the window, and let its gentle fragrance carry your mind away from the day's worries. See? Just one small change, and it can mean the difference between a night of tossing and turning and a night of deep, restful sleep. Science agrees with this too. Recent studies have shown that drinks containing nutrients like magnesium, tryptophan, and glycine help the body produce melatonin, regulate heart rhythm, and ease the brain into a natural state of rest. Plain water, on the other hand, doesn't provide these benefits. All it does is fill the bladder and force you to wake up earlier. I know, you might be thinking, then maybe I should just stop drinking anything at night? But no, your body still needs fluids. The real issue isn't whether you drink, but what you drink. And that's exactly the point I want to share with you today. You see, I've watched many of my patients regain restful sleep simply by switching to the right bedtime drink. Robert, a 70-year-old patient of mine, used to wake up several times a night to urinate. But when he tried replacing his glass of water with a warm diluted coconut water, he was astonished. He slept straight through for 5 hours, something he hadn't experienced in years. The next day he came to me with eyes sparkling like a child's. "Doctor, I had forgotten what it feels like to sleep so deeply that you don't even want to wake up." Now I remember I share stories like these not to dazzle you with exaggeration, but because I truly believe this. Once we reach our 60s, our bodies don't demand complicated solutions. They simply need to be treated with a bit more gentleness and a bit more wisdom. You see, we've spent our whole lives raising children, building careers, and worrying about others. Yet sleep, the one time when both body and soul can truly rest, has so often been neglected. And when it slips away, we panic and try to hold on to it with sleeping pills or expensive supplements. But sometimes the answer can be as simple as a warm cup of almond milk or a soothing bowl of bone broth. I share this with you from the heart, As someone who has crossed 60 and has also endured many restless nights, you deserve deep, restorative sleep. Don't accept that growing older must mean shorter nights and tired mornings. Instead, think of each night as a gift you can unwrap simply by choosing the right drink at the right time. And in this journey, I'll be right here with you. In today's video, I'll show you several bedtime drinks that don't just replace plain water, but actually help you rediscover the gentle calm of uninterrupted, peaceful sleep. But before we begin, I want you to remember one thing. Sleep doesn't vanish with age. It's still there, waiting for you to find the right door. And sometimes that door is closer than you think, resting in the very cup you lift to your lips each evening. Dear friend, now let me guide you deeper into each type of drink, little companions that can walk with you on the journey back to peaceful sleep. I won't just read you a list like a textbook, because sleep isn't a rigid formula. Instead, I want to share stories, real experiences from my patients, so you can feel the closeness, the practicality, and perhaps be inspired to try them for yourself. I want to begin with warm almond milk. You might have always thought that only cow's milk can help you sleep better. But after age 60, many people's digestive systems are no longer friendly with lactose in cow's milk. It can cause bloating, indigestion, and sometimes that very discomfort keeps you tossing and turning. Almond milk is different. It's gentler, lighter, and it contains magnesium, a mineral that helps calm your nervous system, as well as tryptophan, an amino acid that your body converts into serotonin and then melatonin, the hormone that guides you into sleep. I still remember Mary, a 68-year-old patient who came to my clinic exhausted. Doctor, I can't remember the last time I slept through the night. I suggested she try replacing her evening glass of plain water with a small cup of warm almond milk. Just about 4 ounces, 120 milliliters. 2 weeks later, she returned with a beaming smile. I don't wake up at 3 a.m. anymore. Just one small change made such a big difference. You see, sometimes peace really does rest in a single warm cup of milk. And if you're someone who often carries too many thoughts to bed, let me tell you about chamomile tea. Picture yourself sitting in a quiet room, holding a cup of chamomile tea as its gentle fragrance fills the air. Inside those tiny blossoms is apigenin, a compound that binds to GABA receptors in your brain like a soft whisper. That's enough. Let go now. Your heartbeat slows, your eyelids grow heavy. James, a 72-year-old patient of mine, had relied on sleeping pills for many years. When I suggested he try chamomile tea instead, he was skeptical. But after just 2 weeks, he admitted, I fall asleep more easily now, and I wake up without the heavy fog I used to feel from medication. I feel freer. Have you ever longed for a natural sleep, one that doesn't depend on pills? If so, let chamomile be your companion for a few nights. Now, let me share something that might surprise you. Warm, diluted coconut water. It may sound unusual. Most people only think of drinking coconut water on hot days. But did you know it naturally contains potassium, magnesium, and sodium? These minerals help keep your body's electrolytes in balance. When your body is low on them, you're more likely to experience muscle cramps, nighttime spasms, or an overactive bladder. I remember Teresa, a 74-year-old patient, who often woke up at night with painful leg cramps. We tried many approaches, but it wasn't until she began drinking half a cup of warm, diluted coconut water after dinner that things noticeably improved. Just a week later, she called me, overjoyed. For the first time in years, I slept through the night without being woken by cramps. Of course, coconut water isn't for everyone. Those with kidney issues or who need to limit potassium should be careful. But for many healthy older adults, it can truly be a small gift from nature. For those who go to bed feeling tense, with a racing heart and a mind that won't stop, I often recommend golden milk, turmeric milk with a touch of black pepper. Did you know that turmeric contains curcumin, a natural compound that helps calm the HPA axis, the system that regulates the stress hormone cortisol? And when combined with black pepper, your body's ability to absorb curcumin increases 7 to 8 times. A warm cup of golden milk can help slow your thoughts and ease your heartbeat. On top of that, it also reduces inflammation and relieves joint pain, something that troubles so many people over the age of 60. One of my patients, David, 65, once told me, I not only sleep better, but when I wake up, my knees don't ache the way they used to. Have you ever woken up with that heavy, rusty feeling in your joints and muscles? If so, try a cup of golden milk before bed. It may bring you not only restful sleep, but also comfort in the morning. And finally, the most powerful yet unexpected secret, gelatin or a cup of warm bone broth. At first, you might think of it only as a nourishing food for the joints. But the truth is, gelatin contains glycine, an amino acid that helps slow down the heart rate, lower body temperature, and bring the brain into slow wave activity, the state of the deepest sleep. A 2007 study showed that just 3 grams of glycine before bed could significantly improve sleep quality in older adults. I still remember Mr. Henry, 70, who had suffered from insomnia for many years. When he tried mixing gelatin into warm water every night, he was surprised to say, "I haven't slept this deeply and woken up this refreshed in over a decade." Now imagine drinking a small cup of warm bone broth in the evening. Your body would not only receive glycine, but also collagen and proline, nutrients that nourish the joints, skin, and digestive system. It's more than just a sleep aid. It's a holistic form of care for healthy aging. You see, each drink brings its own unique benefit. But what do they all have in common? They don't just calm the bladder. They don't just keep the body warm. More importantly, they send your body a signal. It's time to rest. I want you to understand this. You don't need to drink a lot, and you don't need to drink it right before crawling into bed. Just a small cup, about 100 to 150 milliliters, taken 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. Think of it as a ritual, a farewell to the day, and an invitation to step into a peaceful night. You can start by trying one type each week and listen to your body. You'll discover something. The body speaks, if only we are patient enough to listen. And sometimes what the body needs is not an expensive pill, but simply a warm cup of almond milk, a soothing chamomile tea, or a simple glass of gelatin. Dear friend, we have walked together quite a journey in today's video, from realizing that what seems like a harmless habit, such as drinking plain water before bed, could actually be the reason you toss and turn at night, to discovering gentle, soothing, and warm drinks that can bring you back to a natural, restful sleep. But beyond the question of what to drink, what I want to emphasize is this. Sleep is not a luxury reserved only for the young. It is still there, waiting for you to invite it back. I know many people over 60 who have become used to waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., accepting it as if to say, that's just how old age is. But no, I truly believe you deserve nights of deep sleep, just as you deserve the gentle light of every morning sunrise. I want you to imagine a different kind of morning, not the tired morning after a restless night, but the morning when you wake up feeling refreshed. You open your eyes and feel as though your body has been fully recharged. You step out onto the porch, take a deep breath, and a natural smile appears on your face. That feeling is not just about sleeping enough, but about living fully. And it can absolutely become your reality, starting with a small cup you lift each evening. Isn't it fascinating that such simple things, a warm cup of almond milk, a soothing chamomile tea, or a gentle glass of gelatin, can make such a profound difference? I have witnessed many of my patients reclaim their sleep with just these tiny changes. They come back to me, no longer with a weary look, but with sparkling eyes and cheerful voices saying, "Doctor, at last, I finally sleep well." And I want that to happen for you too. Remember, sleep is not just about getting enough rest. It is the foundation for heart health, for memory, for your immune system, and for the joy of living each day. Without sleep, we become irritable, sad, and feel weaker. But when we sleep deeply, our spirit opens up. We forgive more easily. We smile more often. In many ways, sleep is nature's true miracle for humanity. So don't overlook that miracle. Don't accept restless nights as something inevitable. You can change it, and that change can begin tonight. Let me ask you a question. What will you choose this evening? A warm cup of almond milk? A soothing chamomile tea? Or perhaps a little gelatin dissolved in warm water? Pick one, try it for a few nights, and listen to your body. I believe you will notice the difference. And when you do, I have one small wish. Come back here and share your experience in the comments. Because who knows, your story might become the guiding light for someone else out there, weary and searching for sleep. I believe in the power of personal stories. Sometimes a simple heartfelt sharing carries more weight than even the longest scientific study. Before we say goodbye, I want to leave you with a heartfelt message. Be gentle with yourself. After so many years of working hard for your family, for your job, now is the time to allow yourself the gift of true rest. Think of every evening drink as a little present you give to yourself. A small ritual, yet filled with self-love, the kind of love we sometimes forget after years of living for others. If today's sharing has been helpful for you, I'd love for you to do 3 simple things. Hit the subscribe button so you won't miss the next videos, where I'll continue to walk with you on this journey of natural healthcare after 60. Turn on the notification bell so each week when I release a new video, you'll be the very first to know. Think of it as our little appointment, a chance for us to keep learning, keep growing together. Share this video if you think someone in your family, among your friends, or even a neighbor might also be struggling with sleepless nights. Who knows, with just one click, you might help them rediscover the restful sleep they've been missing for so long. And of course, don't forget to leave a comment. Tell me which drink you'll try tonight, or share with me your own sleep experience. I read every single comment, and I truly believe our community can become a place where we support and uplift one another. You see, we are not alone on this journey. You, me, and thousands of others are all seeking the same simple yet priceless thing: a deep night's sleep, a peaceful morning. So before you close this video, I want you to make a promise to yourself. Tonight I will try just one small cup. And tomorrow morning I will look back, listen to my body, and be grateful for giving myself a new chance. Thank you for being here, for listening to my sharing. I will continue to be here every week, bringing you stories, insights, and fresh perspectives on health after 60. Because I believe aging is not the end, but rather an invitation to live slower, deeper, and happier. I wish you a truly peaceful night. See you in the next video. And remember, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so we don't miss each other. Goodbye for now and see you soon.